Hey, good morning, guys. It's Thursday morning. We're on the downhill slide of the week. Time for today's vlog. Let me just give you a weather update. It's perfectly sunny. I don't see any clouds in the sky. Looks like it's going to be another beautiful day. I don't know if it's going to be as hot as it has been, but, hopefully not. So, some good responses yesterday. We got some great talking going on there. So today I think I'll continue with some personal stuff to help get some people talking out there. Today I want to talk about regrets. What is your biggest regret in life? You know, what is it that you have done or didn't do that you really regret and you wish that you could change and that you feel would change your entire life? I've mentioned in other videos that I had kind of a messed up childhood, and I alluded to the fact, or I might even said outright, that my parents did drugs and drank and were alcoholics and whatnot. My biggest regret in life revolves around that. My father was an alcoholic. For the most part, when I was young, it wasn't an issue. He was in recovery. He had worked the program, meaning AA. He had been sober for several years. He came into my life when I was 8. When my mom first married him, he adopted me when I was 12. And he was sober up until, I would say, about the time I was 18. So for about 10 years, he was sober as a priest, they say. He didn't drink at all. And then about when I was 18, he started drinking, and then by 19, it was pretty bad, to the point where at 19, I used to drive around to bars and bring him home and stuff like that. And it started becoming a bit of a problem. His drinking did when I was 19. My regret is that I didn't do more about it. When I was 19, my mom and dad, my mom left my dad. She separated from him, and there was a lot of drama with that because I did not want to move with her. I felt that she was purely doing it for the wrong reasons. I felt that it was my responsibility to stay with my dad and help him, as best I could. I didn't feel it was the right move to leave him, and that was going to stop him from drinking. And to that, the problem we ran into is that I didn't stop him from drinking. I very clearly remember the day he passed away. He died. It was December 12th, 1991. The night before, he and my mom had seen each other, and they got into a bit of a fight. My mom had called me and talked to me and said, "Hey, your dad and I got into a fight." And I said, "Okay, I'll talk to him. I'll do what I can." So that day, I had to work in the afternoon, and then afterwards, I had planned on going out with my girlfriend. Well, my girlfriend had called me up earlier in the morning before I had to go to work, and she said that she wanted to come over, and I said, "Oh yeah, let's come over, let's go to lunch, we'll hang out, and then I'll go to work." So as I was running out the door, I saw my dad, and I said, "Hey," I said, I talked to Mom last night. I know you guys kind of got into a little argument. I want to talk to you. I don't have time now. We'll talk later." And he just said, "Okay." And I said, "Okay, great." So I went to work. Well, that night, I got off of work. My girlfriend met me. We decided to stop by my mom's house to talk to her and see what's going on. When we got there, the police were there, and that's when I found out my dad had left that afternoon. After I said I wanted to talk to him, but I didn't have time then, and that was probably around lunchtime. He had proceeded to go to a bar and drink all day, and when he left that bar, driving home, he got killed. He was drunk driving. He ran into a semi, and he got killed. Luckily, the other person in the semi, in the truck, was okay. It would have been even worse for me, I think, if I know he killed somebody else. So that's my regret, guys. My regret is that I didn't do more. I didn't stay and talk to him that day. Now, I've talked to therapists and counselors and friends, and everybody said, "Oh, there's nothing you could have done. He would have died anyway." And, I always say, yeah, you're right, maybe he would have, but he wouldn't have died that day. So, no matter what anybody ever says to me, it can't take away that feeling of regret, of remorse for not doing more, and having done something about it. I'm not saying I could have changed him. I'm not saying I could have, done anything differently. But if he would have died then, maybe things would have been different. I honestly feel that my entire life would have been different had my father not died when I was 19. My friend Rob, as you guys have met now, at least some of you have met, and my friend Tim and I were poised for great things. We graduated high school. My dad had offered to set us up with a business in the car industry. I was on my verge of going to college. I had just started going to college. I feel that my entire life would have been different had he not passed away. And, it's just one of those decisions in life that you regret that changed your whole life. So tell me, guys, what decisions or what actions, what is it that you regret? What things have you done or didn't do you regret? How do you think it would have impacted your life had you done those things differently? Leave me a comment below in the box below. Let me know what you think. Remember to leave me topics for future vlogs. As always, to my friends and family out there, I thank you guys for your support and help. To Regina, I love you. To Samantha, I miss you. Thank you for calling me last night. You're ungrounded, but you still have to go to the beach all day. And hopefully I will talk to you guys all again real soon. And thanks as always, guys. Enjoy your day.